Hands team. All right. So we already went over Field of Reams. I'm making separate columns for each one. I just realized there's gonna be a lot of columns. Regardless, if you want to check it out, it's there. If you don't, cool. The next league that I'm in, this is a $150 draft pot put in. This is if you're not first, you're last, and the meaning of that is simply because winner take all. That's it. Plain cut. There's no second. There's no third place. Sucks to suck if you lose by a point. It is what it is. I've been playing this league now for I don't know, maybe 6, 7 years, 8 years, give or take. It's been some of my best friends. I've won it one time, not as successful. I've only taken, I think it was like 900 at that point, because we were still, every year we put it up a little bit more. We settled on 150. If anything, we would have moved it up to 200 this year, but we settled on 150. And yeah, so in that league, I ended up picking third. My first pick, it had to have been CD. I'm trying to remember, too many leagues. Sorry, too many drafts. But so I took CD, starting my quarterback. Once again, my dog Kyler. Shout out. If you didn't see it before, I think Kyler's gonna goon. I'm not gonna go into all of it again though. Fast as shit, late round pick. He's gonna ball. Sorry for the cursing, but he's gonna ball. Cooper Kupp, again, fourth round, sometimes fifth. Cooper is going to goon. He's gonna be the number one receiver. He's already shown that he is. People forget about the Triple Crown. Was that 3 years ago? Come on, man. I would say I'm not concerned about injuries, but it does concern me a tiny, tiny bit. I have him in way too many leagues to not be concerned, but I'm looking forward to him being a league winner. To be honest, I could see him being a number 2 to 3, even possibly, depending circumstances, he could make his way back to the number one receiver. I don't know actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, because Puka's still there. Puka's gonna eat regardless. Carry on, it's gonna run, it's take away chair. So you know what? I could definitely still see top 5, from 4 to 5 receiver, easy, probably even 3. So I have my starting running backs. Not bad in my opinion. I was expecting a little bit more to be real, but shout out Isaiah. Shout out to Isaiah Pacheco, Kansas City running back. I think he's gonna ball. I was expecting a little bit more. I was hyped watching the game itself. There was a couple plays where I think he could have pushed it a little bit more. He had a drop pass, but regardless of it, volume is king. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Definitely believe in that. Pacheco is gonna be running it a lot. I was very surprised by oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the name. The backup that came in, and he had a lot of little passes, and I was like, yo. But regardless, so my next running back, is James Cook. James Cook is another, not I want to say late round pick, but somebody that you can pick up after the 4th round and goon. He's going to be another possible league winner. I'm telling you. Starting tight end, Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers, you guys know the hype. We see what really happens. I've seen a lot of great tight ends, or just a lot of great players ball out in college. Doesn't translate to the NFL. Tight ends actually have a little bit of an easier shot. Just takes them a little bit to get acclimated and get into it. Let's see if the new tight end trend is running with rookie tight ends. Shout out Laporta balling out. So hopefully Bowers does as well. And then, my flex, I'm running with Jalen Waddle. One time for the Miami squad. You know how it is. God, I don't know, you can see I got a Miami flag in the top there. It's a little banner. But Jalen is a goon. He's fast. He's always open. The only issue is he does lose a lot of targets to Tyreek. He is injury prone in my opinion. And not that, he misses the game or something, because he plays injured. He plays through minor. It's just, it definitely is noticeable in his play. That's the issue. But Jalen Waddle is a monster in his own right, and if he's healthy, he's gonna goon. If he's 80%, he's gonna goon. If he's like 70, well, he's still gonna goon. But Jalen Waddle, yeah. And then we are running with Tyler Bass as my kicker. Yeah, cool. Cleveland's defense. So I ended up picking super late or picking him up super late in a sense. We only have a 3 bench spot. So in this league, you have to be very selective with who makes that bench. And I'm not necessarily a fan of him. I don't believe in the quarterback whatsoever. Kid is a goon. He's a baller. But I ended up taking Malik Neighbors. And let's see if he lives up to the hype. There's a big possibility that he can, just based off his own pure talent and athleticism. I just really don't trust Daniel Jones, and especially now that they don't have Saquon, that box won't be as forced in. They're going to spread it out. But we'll see what happens. I did hear something cool about Daboll, that he has a specific set of plays tailored to individual players. Once they start feeling a hot hand, he goes ahead and immediately just starts running down his list. So we see what happens. So my next 2 bench spots consist of Calvin Ridley. Think he's going to ball. I'm a big Ridley fan. But I did say this last year too. He did decent. Thought he would do better, if I'm being honest. Zamir White. Zamir White will eat. Zamir White, volume is king. How good will he be? To be determined. But I think he's going to do good. And that's the end of that league for me. I feel like I could have gone a little bit differently in some aspects, but I think my team is pretty solid, if I'm being honest, and you guys be able to see it right there.